Alright, so Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is now back in the news. No surprise, it's probably going to be in the news at some way or another up until the point where this thing actually decides to come out, but it's back again in the news today in probably its biggest form. Of course, we've had multiple different leaks about this thing over the past number of years, especially since Modern Warfare Remastered came out. And up until this point, it's been leaks from rumored sources and a couple of different listings over on Amazon. We had one that was about a year or two ago at this time that was listed for a campaign remaster, and then we just had one recently within the last couple weeks, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was in South Korea. I could be way off base there, but there was another recent listing for a campaign remastered Modern Warfare 2. We've heard all different things left and right about whether this thing is going to include the multiplayer, just be campaign only or whatever, but today we got probably our most legit and concrete information yet because we don't have any more listings. It's actually now in the game files of Modern Warfare. So after last night's big update that went live at like 2 a.m. Eastern Time, people started going through the files. They ended up finding a few other things too that I'll talk about a little later toward the end of this video. But one of the things they found, surprisingly, was something for Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. It's in the Modern Warfare 2019 game files. A bunch of different things for listings and some artwork. I'm not going to put the artwork or anything in these videos just, in case of copyright or anything, but they're all over Twitter. Charlie Intel's got a few different articles about them as well. It's kind of cool seeing some official artwork for it. It just makes it feel more concrete and that it honestly could be right around the corner. Now, to my knowledge, we don't really have a lot of other information as to what else is going to be going on with the campaign remaster of this game. As far as like a release date or anything, I don't think we have anything set concrete in that, but the fact that it's in the game files honestly makes it seem like it's probably not too far away. Maybe we see it sometime in Season 3, which on the current schedule is only about 10 days out, but, with the whole coronavirus pandemic and all the stuff that's going down, if it was to be delayed, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. But I found it kind of weird that it was in the game files of this game. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of add-on that's going to be coming to the game that's going to cost some kind of money, or if it's going to end up being its own thing. I would assume that it's going to be its own, separate game, because I would imagine they'd want to have, some kind of separate sale with it to where, you could play it even if you don't own Modern Warfare. But other than that, one of the other cool things we found about with this is that there's going to be some sort of supposed bundle with the campaign remaster, to where you're going to be able to get a classic skin of Ghost. With Ghost coming in Season 2, a lot of people were a little disappointed that his character looked a little bit different from what we all knew from Modern Warfare 2, but supposedly there's going to be a bundle with the Modern Warfare 2 Remaster that if you purchase this bundle, it's going to give you the skin of Ghost from back in Modern Warfare 2. It looks just like him, all remastered. I've seen the photo of it. It looks really cool. And it's kind of funny because right now they have the price listed for this thing at 10,000 COD points, which is like $100 or something like that, which a lot of people are assuming is just some sort of placeholder. I find it hard to believe that this is going to amount to $100. A remaster of a 10-year-old campaign, and a character skin. I mean, both of those things should equate to about a total of $40 or so in a bundle, if you ask me. 40, 50, somewhere in that range. I would really find it hard to believe that this would actually be 10,000 COD points, but time will tell. Maybe we're not too far around the corner from the campaign remaster of MW2 and stuff like that, and I know a lot of people are going to be wondering what's going on with the multiplayer of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, because there's been rumors that it's been worked on and all these kinds of things, and to my knowledge, it has been worked on, and it has been nearly completed, if not already completed. But it sounds like they're going to be going a different route with the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer, and by a different route, I mean, well, they're really not going to be doing it all from the sounds of it. It sounds like instead they're going to be bringing the remastered maps from Modern Warfare 2. They're going to remaster them, brand new graphics and stuff, and just port them over to the new Modern Warfare. Probably bring some other guns and things like that too, I would assume, and just kind of have like a big remastered Modern Warfare 2 content drop, which I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty cool as well, but I know a lot of people would rather just have the classic Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer just straight up remastered. Maybe they bring some other big changes. Maybe they kind of overhaul the multiplayer, some of the challenges and stuff to make it feel more like a Modern Warfare 2 style. Who knows? But it sounds like that's the current plan from all indications. I don't know how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it. Seems like a lot of content to all come out at once. Could be at the start of Season 3, could come throughout Season 3. Maybe we don't see it for a few seasons yet. Who knows? But I'd be curious. Let me know down below if we get the campaign remaster of Modern Warfare 2, which all indications point to it's not too far around the corner now. Would it be something you'd pick up? If it's something that's dependent on the price point, like what price would it have to be for you to pick it up? I mean, obviously, if it's a normal enough price, I'd love to pick it up and play it and check it out, and, stream it for you guys as well. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm not like a huge, massive fan of that campaign necessarily or anything, or you know, paying just to play a remastered campaign that I've already played, but I think it'd be cool enough, and for the right price point, I mean, I'd definitely be interested to check it out. But a couple more things we have on tap for this video, some other stuff that was found in the game files. We got a couple of throwback maps from old Modern Warfare games. First up, we've got Backlot. Of course, a lot of you know this. This is the map from Call of Duty 4, and honestly, when I played Modern Warfare Remastered, because for those of you guys that don't know, I hadn't played the original COD 4 prior to playing Modern Warfare Remastered, so when I first played MWR, Backlot was actually one of the few maps I liked. I'm honestly not a fan of a lot of the maps from Call of Duty 4, but Backlot was one of the few maps that I did like. I honestly liked the way it played. I'm going to be interested to see how it plays in Modern Warfare, because I feel like Modern Warfare has kind of a unique play style, to say the least. But I will be honest, it is one of the few maps I liked from that game, so definitely doesn't turn me off. Something like kind of like Crash did. I definitely wasn't happy that map came back, and after playing it, I still stand by that feeling. But one of the other maps we have is a Modern Warfare 3 map. We have Village. I know this probably isn't everybody's like top map that they would like to see from MW3. Not necessarily mine either, but I liked Village. It was probably one of the if I had to split kind of the maps into like ones that I liked and ones that I didn't for Modern Warfare 3, this one would be definitely on the half that I liked. It's a solid map. Thought it played pretty well. Again, we'll have to see how it plays in Modern Warfare. But if these are a couple of the maps that are going to be coming in Season 3, I'd honestly be pretty pleased with those. I think it would definitely be better than a lot of the maps we've gotten so far, like, you know, Atlas Superstore and Shipment coming back, and, you know, Crash. You know, these are a couple of maps that I would actually be pretty pleased to see come in the game. But a couple of other things that were found from the new update today. Sounds like we've got some upcoming playlists to Warzone, being a couple of requested ones. Obviously, duos and quads were found in the files, so hopefully those are not too far around the corner from coming in. I hope that when they roll these out, that they aren't going to be limited time, that they're going to be permanent, and that we can have like a solo, duo, trio, and quads. I hope they don't just like keep the normal trios and then like rotate solos, duos, and quads in like every week or something. I hope they keep all of them in. There's an absolute ass ton of players on Warzone, so I don't see the reason that they wouldn't keep all those playlists in there, but I guess time will tell. Hopefully those are coming here in the next couple of weeks. And one of the last big things that was found in the game files today was creator codes. Some of you guys might know this from like Fortnite. I think it's been in a few other games as well, but most probably known in Fortnite. Basically, this is when certain creators have their own code that can be put in the shop from people that purchase stuff from the item shops in certain games. And when you enter a certain creator's code, when you purchase something in the shop, it kind of gives them a little bit of the cut, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of creators would love to see this, myself included. This is something I didn't really get involved with in Fortnite. Even though I think I had the requirements for it, I don't think the requirements are super crazy by any means. But obviously, like, I played a decent amount of Fortnite, but I didn't do a lot of it with, like, my YouTube channel or nothing. So I never really took the time to do anything with that. But, you know, with Call of Duty, obviously, that's a totally different story. So sounds like this is something that could be right around the corner as well. I think it'd be really cool. And it's been another long requested feature for the last couple of years now. So definitely some good stuff found in the files today. Let me know your thoughts down below on all this stuff. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We got a couple new maps that have been leaked, some creator codes, and some new playlists coming up for Warzone. Let me know down below in the comments what stuff you're most excited for. Seems like we got a pretty good amount of content still coming here with Modern Warfare, which is always exciting. Us gamers love consistent content, so keep rolling out. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack the schmidt out of the like button down below. And if you guys are new and looking forward to more video game content, you guys are in the right place. Hit the subscribe button down below as well. Turn those notifications on so you guys know when those videos go live. Hopefully you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.